Hey guys, today's video is an anti-haul, just stuff that I don't want to buy, a few things that I did buy and a few things that maybe I wanted to buy, but not sure if I'm going to buy. My social media, my drama channel, anything else will be in description along with today's sponsor. So today's video is very kindly sponsored by Odin's Eye, and I'll be getting into what I'm wearing on my face from Odin's Eye. Most of this is Odin's Eye. Yeah, thank you to Odin's Eye for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want 10% off your new favorite makeup, then click the link in the description. So let's just get into it. I did hear you last time. I did bang on about Odin's Eye for a few minutes. It's because I waffle a lot and I have a lot to say, and then I don't cut things out properly because I'm like, oh, this is important and this is important. So yes, I do apologize. My last sponsorship with Odin's Eye was very long. They don't tell me how long to film for, so I do just end up doing a lot of this when I should be doing a lot of this. So today's gonna be very quick. My sincerest apologies. In order of what I did, we have the Alva Fruit Blusher in the shade Ripe Papaya. I think this just gives like a really nice flush all over the face. I love these blushes. Smooth, blendable, pigmented. I'm also wearing the Odin's Eye First Highlighter Palette. I mixed these two shades. I did this everywhere and then this kind of to like soften it and make it a little bit more natural, like a more natural shade rather than pink, because I was going for a little, it was obviously because my eyeshadow and my lipstick are pink, I wanted to tone down the cheeks a little bit, so this is what I'm going with. And these have a few different formulas. You have the chunky, which are these, they're more glittery shades, and then you have this smooth everyday one, and you get this like super ultra smooth shift to purple. I love these, I think they're great. I'm also wearing the Alva palette as eyeshadow. You can see very nice pink mauvey tones. I used Jasmine to kind of set all over, do more of a transition base going for me. And then I used Camellia and Lotus. I put Camellia down as my main shade, as the bulk of the shade that you're seeing. With Lotus to blend it out, it's a lighter, more purpley mauvey tone. I used Dahlia all over the eyes. It's one of my favorite shades from this palette, as you can see by how huge the dip is on this one and this one. I love these two so much. And then I used Baby's Breath as my inner corner and brow bone highlight. I also went in with Peony on a little angled brush to do the blended out liner look, and that is it for this palette. I think this is I just realized today when I was doing my makeup for this video, I realized that this is a great dupe in a really weird sense for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk quad. The Pillow Talk quad has this like mauvey pinky browny vibe going for it, and I feel like, you know, that quad is about £40 for 4 shades. This you get 16 shades, much more affordable, pretty much like half the price, and you get my 10% discount code as well. And I think this, if you really love these like pinky mauvey tones, I think this will be great for you for the springtime and anytime really. And then on my lips, I'm wearing this lipstick. It's a velvet lipstick. I just kind of blotted it all around. It's in the shade Light Peach. I was reading it upside down. I really love this like nudie tone of it. And then I put my favorite Little Jasmine lip cream over the top as the gloss, and it just gave me this beautiful rosy shade. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully this was a lot more concise, and these are the products that I'm wearing on my face today, and I'll be probably rocking all throughout spring and summertime. Also, before we get into the video, for the first hour after I post this video, so after this goes live, I'll be replying to comments, possibly not all comments, because some comments don't need a response because they're just like, you know, I'm here first. But yeah, I'll be replying to comments and having a chat with you guys for the first hour after I post the video. So let's have a conversation in the comment section up below, because I love talking to you guys, and makeup is just really fun to talk to you guys about because you guys have a lot of really good ideas that I didn't even think of. So let's just have a discussion about what you want from this, what you don't want, and we can just talk. So yeah, let's get into the video. So I'm just going to scooch over so I can put the picture here. I always forget, and then during editing I won't put pictures in, and then you guys are like, please put pictures in, we can't visualize, and I completely understand, but it does cover like half my face at that point, so I'm just gonna have to remember to always scooch a little to the side. So I'm scooched now, and I can show you stuff. So MAC released this Cruella de Vil collection. I hate the eyeshadow palette. I hate it with my whole being. It's this like dismantled, unorganized, messy eyeshadow palette. There's a black and a white, there's a blue, there's a red, there's some like taupey shades. I don't understand it. I can't look at it. It infuriates me. I love the blush highlighter duo. Just to be clear, MAC isn't cruelty free, so it's not like I'm gonna get any of this. The brushes are interesting, but like also not that fascinating. You get this like black and white eyeliner duo, and then you get 3 lipsticks in like a bullet form, and then 3 liquid lipsticks in the same shades. Fine, but also nothing extraordinary. I think this is quite a disappointing collection from MAC, to be fair. They have the Barbie collection from ColourPop. I actually bought the whole, not the whole thing, I bought a few things from the collection. This is the eyeshadow palette. I think it's really Barbie. Like I feel like they really put what Barbie is about into the palette. Like I feel like even if these are like redundant shades, these are very much Barbie shades, like the baby pinks and the blues and the fuchsias. I think those are very much beachy Barbie eyeshadow vibes. I didn't get the eyelashes. You guys know how I feel about eyelashes. I'm allergic. I can't do it. We have 3 lipsticks. I didn't get the fuchsia, I only got the nude and the pink, and then I got the mirror and I got the highlight. So I'm actually very happy with this collection. It came in yesterday. I still haven't used it properly. I swatched a few things, but things are looking good and I'm just excited to use it. Then we have the Ciate and Edna Mode Pixar collection. So you have this like weird eyeshadow slash blush palette. You have this, okay, so it's supposed to be a powder lip product in like a pan. You get 2 eyeliners. I'm just confused. The face and cheek palette is $39, which I think is outrageous for what it really is. It's 6 eyeshadow pans with 2 blushes. Like realistically, why? The soft matte lip powder is $20 and the 2 gel liners are $19. I think this collection is really pointless. It's just franchising, it's marketing, it's logos, but at the end of the day, did Edna wear a lot of makeup in the movie? No. Is she known for makeup? No. So this is quite literally just like, that was one of the cheapest characters they could get the rights to, and they would just like slap it onto some makeup. I just don't see the point in it. I know I'm being really harsh right now, but I don't see the point in it. Sure. Hello. 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 You smell like meat. Hello. Hello. Say hello to everyone. That was a very nice hello. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much, baby. Okay, yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 I know. There's so much love to go around. I know. You missed me all these 10 minutes that I was away from you. I know you missed me. Okay, let's talk about Ciate, Phoebe. Let's talk about Ciate. Okay, we're done talking about Ciate. Boring. I don't see the point of it. That's that on that. Fourth Ray Beauty is releasing a brightening eye cream. It's called So Radiant. I'd love to see like the ingredients, see, you know, the claims that they're claiming. Fourth Ray Beauty is like a more affordable version of skincare. It's skincare for people just getting into skincare, younger people. I think they do a lot of trends, a lot of like stuff like that, and I haven't tried anything for the face from them, so I'd just be really, I mean, if I ran out of all of my eye creams, maybe I'd get something like this, but it's not something I'm going to run out and get right now, right this second, because I don't need it and I have a lot of eye creams to get through. Then we have Tinted. It's coming out with these copper eye masks, and I'm sick and tired of eye masks. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You use them once and you throw them away. Just use a good eye cream. You do not need a non-reusable eye mask. I know some people actually manage to get more bang, I don't know, buck, is that buck out of bang, bang out of buck? There's some kind of a saying to go with that, where they keep these around and they keep on just like washing them, and then they put them on top of like serums and skincare to make it penetrate deeper. But other than that, I just don't see the point of these masks that, you know, take a lot of energy and power to create, and then you use them once and you throw them away. I just think use a good eye cream if that's really something, you know, you need in life. Melt's coming out with a nude lipstick collection. I saw on Beauty Bay today, actually. I was ordering, you guys told me in my last video that Soph does nails. That's what she used to be called. Now she's called Soph Does Life. Soph. Here on YouTube, she's a makeup beauty guru, basically. Coming out with another collection with Revolution, and I got 3 of the products. I got the small eyeshadow palette, the highlighter duo, and one of the lip products, lip duo. So I'll be kind of going over that in some kind of a future video. So you guys wanted me to talk about that in my last video, so I did buy that. But I also saw these on like the homepage, and these are basically these really beautiful nude lipsticks, but they have like this embossing all over the bullet, which is really nice. I just don't need any nude lipsticks right now, unless it's for like a specific video or some kind of a specific purpose. I'm not just buying nude lipsticks for the sake of buying a nude lipstick, so I'll pass on these. ShanXO is coming out with a wedding collection. Clearly not for me, clearly stuff I already have, but this is a very nice wedding collection. It's very like neutral, natural shades. The highlighter palette's stunning, you know, the lip products are beautiful. I think it's just like a really nice wedding collection that you can buy and then like keep as like memories of your makeup. We also have Jouer coming out with 2 more of their blush sticks, like the double-ended blush sticks, a lip kit, and a eyeshadow palette. I think everything is quite boring. The only thing is, right, whenever these pictures on Trendmood come out, Jouer manages to make their eyeshadow swatches look so incredible that I'm like, wow, that boring palette looks actually quite nice. No, this is a boring palette and I don't need it. Next, Wishful is coming out with a rose quartz. Okay, so this is something, okay, hear me out. I don't like these non-reusable silicone face masks, but this is something actually quite creative coming from Wishful. So Wishful is Huda Beauty's sister brand for skincare. So Huda has Huda Beauty, which is makeup, Wishful skincare, and then she has a fragrance line that I can't remember the name of right now. She's coming out with this rose quartz, like little holdy thingy that you can rub across your face, but she's also coming out with a silicone face mask that is reusable, and it doesn't have any skincare in it, like no serums or anything like that. It's literally just a mask that you can use on top of your skincare. So if you apply like a face mask, you can apply this on top to like keep it contained. I think it's really smart. If you can really well disinfect it in between uses, I think this is really smart. Decay is coming out with the Prince collection. I think it's really disappointing, mainly considering it's like a Prince collection. It's supposed to be, you know, wow, and it's not wow. Many people are angry considering they're saying, you know, Prince wouldn't have wanted this, he probably would have wanted something else, and a lot of fans are just kind of disappointed in the shades picked, in the makeup that was picked. This is obviously decided by Urban Decay and the Prince estate, but I don't know, I'm not into this. I think it's actually quite mediocre looking, and it's just disappointing because this is kind of like a big deal and it just was not done justice in my opinion. Makeup by Ariel is coming out with brushes, so he's obviously Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. He's coming out with some makeup brushes, and yeah, I just don't need any brushes right now, but they look quite aesthetic. But yeah, I don't need any brushes right now. That's my simple answer right now for you. Revolution is coming out with these Glow Body Veil products. It's supposed to be kind of like body makeup to make it look more smooth and glowy. It's got hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, it's lightweight and buildable coverage. And yeah, I think this is very similar to ColourPop just released Soul Body makeup for your body. Anyway, that was a lot of words to basically say a lot of brands are coming out with these, mainly because it's coming up to summertime. People are wearing shorts and short sleeves, so you're showing more of your legs and your arms, and some people might want to cover a few things up or just even out their base. You don't have to, but if you have like a bruise or something they want to cover up because you're wearing a dress and doesn't look nice, this is quite useful. All of these are claiming to be like, you know, long wearing and stuff like that. I just don't need it, and I hate the feeling of makeup anywhere but my face, so I'm just refusing to partake in that trend. I'll move on. Carly Bible is doing a collaboration with Il Makiage, and they're coming out with 2 lip sets. It's a lipstick lip liner duo. I think the shades are really nice actually. They lean a little more cool toned, which is nice. And these 3 face palettes, which they look quite boring in the hands, just regular, but the swatches of these are actually really nice. I just don't know where to get Il Makiage. I don't know how expensive these will be. I just know that these look quite pretty. I just don't need these face products, so I don't know what to do now with all that information, but I think this is a really nice collection. It's just not something I need. Then we have the BH Cosmetics collection. A lot of people are struggling with this because it's got a lot of like swear words all over the makeup packaging, and usually with makeup brands they'll like star it out or something. This just straight up says it. So a lot of people are like, oh, like they're just using crude ways to sell makeup, kind of like what Jeffree Star is doing, but some people are perfectly fine with this. I don't know where I stand. The makeup is not something I need, so it's not like the swearing on the palette is going to sway me either way. I just don't need the makeup, so I'm not going to get it. And I don't know, I just don't know if I would want to open my drawers every day and then see just like random swear words in my makeup drawers. I just think it's really strange. For me personally, like I swear a lot, you guys know this, I swear in my videos. I don't shy away from swear words. I think they're fine, they're just part of vocabulary, but I just don't need them in my makeup. That's my opinion. Benefit Hoola Contourist is coming out with basically a palette with all of their bronzer shades in it. I do not see a single point in this unless you're a makeup artist. If you're a makeup artist, absolutely. If this is your favorite formula to use on clients, very well. But if you're just a regular consumer, you do not need Hoola Toasted and Hoola Light in the same palette because you're clearly not both of those shades. Then we have Lawless coming out with a mascara. Mascara is like a big trend right now. I'm seeing a few brands come out with mascaras. I don't need it. I have a lot of mascaras. ColourPop came out with this So Very Lovely collection. I think the packaging is stunning. I'm not getting it. It's already out. I haven't gotten it. It's 3 eyeliners, 4 lippy sticks, 1 eyeshadow palette, 1 Super Shock blush, 2 Super Shock highlights, and that's the collection. I don't need the eyeshadow palette. Looking at it objectively, I have a bunch of those shades. I have golds, I have purples, I have pinks, I have corally shades. I don't need those eyeliners. I have a whole box of eyeliners. I don't need those lippy sticks. I have those lippy sticks. I have a blush that looks like that and highlights that look like that. One of those is too deep for me actually, so way too deep, and one of them is probably just right, but it looks like every other highlight I have in my collection. So I've actually done the very mature thing and skipped out on this collection. we're making progress around here. Artist Couture is coming out with some lip glosses, bronzer contour type products, just a few things that they've been teasing. I've never tried anything from Artist Couture and I don't actually know where to get them apart from their website. They used to sell a few things on Beauty Bay and now it's just loose highlights on there, so you can't get any of the new collections. And I'm not willing sometimes to buy things from American websites because with smaller brands the shipping can be a pain, customs a pain. Unless you're like a big established brand, you tend to, you know, have to ask more money for the shipping, so then the shipping ends up being like $70, which I'm not willing to pay. So unless they have like a British UK based website and warehouse that I can get this from, I'm just not going to do it because these products are not interesting enough. There's a lip gloss and contours, I don't need them. And then there's also a Prep and Glow Blurring Perfection Primer for $32. I don't need a primer. And the powder is actually a beauty powder. It's not a contour, it's a beauty powder, but the shades look really weird. At least the lighter shades seem really cool toned, unless that's just like what the picture looks like. Anyway, it's supposed to be a multi-use beauty powder in 5 shades. Set, blur, and perfect the skin. So I'm glad I read that because I was gonna give you guys the wrong information. And it's a silky lip oil. I don't need any of this. It's actually quite expensive, what these products are. Okay, Glossier came out with these lip balms. They're called Ultra Lips. They're basically in similar packaging to their matte variations of this, which is called Generation G lipstick. It's a matte blotted look. I love that lipstick so much. One of my favorites for summertime because you can't feel it on the lips. These are amazing. I got the lightest shade, which is this one. It's called Lucite. It looks like this. It's basically the shade of nothing. It's like a very light pink lip balm. Can you see that? But I use this basically when I'm not wearing any makeup or wearing really light makeup, or I use this on top of lipstick, like matte lipstick, to make it glossy. These have an amazing formula. And then I have the shade called Villa as well. I'm pretty sure I'll put it on the screen if it's not Villa, which is like a dusty rose. And that one is stunning, and it's also pretty much the same shade as the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk version of this. So Charlotte Tilbury came out with these not too long ago and I was raving about them because I love them. They're super hydrating. They have like this almost thick formula that doesn't move around, but it hydrates your lips a lot. They came out with a few shades of these, including Pillow Talk, which I've been loving, and a shade that looks like this like non-existent pretty much shade, as you can see. And those are about, just off the top of my head, maybe like £24 or something like that. These are 14. So if you guys want that but a dupe of that, these are essentially a dupe. Same formula, very similar shades, actually more shades. So if you thought the Charlotte Tilbury ones were too expensive for what they are, get the Ultra Lips. I tried these and I think they're great. So here's the Soul Body thing that I mentioned, 12 shades, but it's a very good variation of shades. It's just 12 because they're more buildable. It's kind of like a skin tint, but you get really, really deep shades and really, really light shades and a lot in between. It's very evenly spread out, which is amazing. It comes with a brush. It's medium to buildable coverage, transfer resistant, natural soft matte finish. You can definitely use this on the face as well. It's face and body foundations. I'd love to try this on the face, but not on the body. So I might try this once I'm out of a few foundations. But right now, no, not getting any more foundations unless I need to. For a video, Glow Recipe's coming out with a Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Clay Pore Tight Facial, which is like a face mask in their watermelon range. I love their watermelon range. I might try this once I'm out of a few of my clay masks, but I still have like 2 or 3. So I'm just gonna have to skip out on this for now. e.l.f. is coming out with more stuff, like another skincare collection. So you have the Jelly Pop, you have a face mask, you have a cleanser, you have a dew primer, you have water oil moisturizer, luscious lip mask, a highlighty stick, like a glow stick, and 3 juicy kind of like lip glosses. I think these look really cute. The collection's really nice. I actually went on e.l.f. today and I bought a whole full face of e.l.f. that I'll be filming whenever it comes around. Glamnetic. I actually was sent this by someone who watches my videos on Instagram, and she sent me this and she was like, what the hell is happening here? And I was like, I would love to know too. So Glamnetic is doing a collaboration with Hello Kitty and friends. For the PR box, you're paying $800. $800. And it's just lashes. Like, it's just lashes pretty much. And a few like eye products, but no like eyeshadows, lipsticks, nothing like that. It's just $800. No thank you. Glamlite is coming out with one of these palettes. It's really stunning. It's pinks and reds. I love that this is not a random shape, not a circle, not a hamburger, not a pizza. It's just a very regular size and shape. Also, it's not one of those huge palettes. If they did more of these in different shades, I'd actually be, you know, more than happy to try Glamlite. But right now, this is the only really like normal size and shape they have, and this is a shade collection that I already have a bunch of. So if they came out with like a really interesting palette in this size and shape, I'd love to try Glamlite because I heard their formula is amazing. But yeah, so far all of their palettes have just either been really huge or a really weird size, or huge and a weird size. So I just, you know, I passed on it, but I'm glad to see that they're kind of going down the smaller palette route. Briogeo is coming out with a superfoods shampoo and conditioner. It's supposed to be mango and cherry. It's like a balancing shampoo and conditioner, and I'd love to try these. I still have, you know, a bunch of Function of Beauty because I do sponsored videos with them for my main channel, and I have old shampoos and conditioners. I probably won't be buying any new shampoos and conditioners for a really long time, but yeah, these sound really interesting actually. I enjoyed Briogeo when I tried it the one time. I got the Don't Despair Repair collection. That was really nice. NARS is coming out with another orgasm face palette. It's got like blush and highlighter type shades. I think it looks really stunning. One of the, like, it looks luxurious, it looks beautiful. Yeah, the shade variation is a little bit strange. You get like really light tones with really deep tones. I wish they just released more than one palette in different shades. This is really stunning, not cruelty free for the next at least few months until China changes the laws completely. But this looks really nice. I'd be quite tempted to get this. I know I'm against face palettes. I know this is going against everything that I've ever said, but this for some reason just looks really luxurious. I really just enjoy the way this looks. Wayne Goss has revealed another brush collection. I think these are really nice and actually a curated collection. I think sometimes I'm against brush sets because they're not curated enough. It's just like a bunch of brushes. So they can say, oh, it's 15 brushes, but like only 10 of them are really useful. I think these are a very good variation of brushes that you actually need and not many repeats. So I actually really enjoy this, but I probably don't need any brushes right now. I have a bunch. P. Louise is coming out with the All I See Is Signs collection, supposed to be like to do with money and stuff like that. So there's this big palette which is yellows and oranges and reds, which I just don't buy a lot of right now and I don't use a lot of. And then you get these smaller curated palettes. There's a hot pink, a bluey, turquoisey, and a purpley blue. I don't need any of these. P. Louise is also just like a really strange character on the internet. She does just a lot of really weird stuff. And by weird stuff, I mean using slurs and saying, I have a black boyfriend, so I'm allowed to do it. Then we get Kiko Milano, who's coming out with this really stunning collection. I'm actually really tempted by these. I'd love to see them in person or just see where I can get them where the delivery costs won't be too big. There's these blushes and bronzers in this stunning blue packaging. It's so beautiful. You get these highlights as well in this like gold packaging, and you get this like almost Charlotte Tilbury / Tom Ford looking quad with some other face products. I think this is so beautiful. Are you kidding me? I'd make this a purchase if I found it somewhere where the delivery isn't, you know, outrageous. They're also coming out with some lip products. I just think this is a really good collection. I'm actually really excited about it. I might get it, I might not. I don't know. I'm not making any promises. Morphe is coming out with this basically copy of the Kajo bento boxes. Of course, you know, they weren't the ones to invent the product. Probably there's like other brands that made it, but they definitely made it more popular. And these are basically the same thing. They're just like a bunch of different finishes of the same shade in like a closing thing like that. I don't need it. I don't like the Morphe formula for eyeshadows, so I'm just not even gonna bother. We have this ColourPop Cosmetics huge eyeshadow palette. It's a 30 pan and I just think it's really boring. There's like this one random blue shade, a bunch of like goldy shades, browns. A lot of them are very redundant. It's just giving me Morphe vibes and I'm not into it, so I'm gonna skip. Natasha is coming out with these Puff Paint liquid blush serums in 3 shades. It's like a nude, a pink, and a berry shade. They're $22 each or $56 for the bundle, and I'd love to try these once they get to Cult Beauty. I would really enjoy trying these. I like the pink and the nudes, so I'd probably get those. So once they get to Cult Beauty, I might get them. Once again, no promises. And that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below anything you want to comment down below, and subscribe to post videos every time I think of something to do. So hit that bell, you know when that's happening. Social media links, any of the links in description. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.